So when you are going to launch this performance plan template to the users, right, they will be able to see the ratings that you have configured here in the review scale. So only those ratings will be showed to the users, and the description that whatever you maintained over there, right, in the rating scale, review scale, that those are the descriptions that the end users are going to see, guys. Okay, so that is how you are going to configure your rating scales and how you are going to integrate your rating scales. And we have also seen like how an end user is going to look like from an end user perspective, how the rating scales are going to look like, right? We have seen those things. And coming to the other thing, your roadmaps. So what are your roadmaps? Roadmaps are nothing but they are
Raghu,
yeah.
Raghu, I have a question.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that step? Sorry.
Raghu, I need to ask you, when you save that, is that assigned to a particular group of people or it just goes out to all the employees?
No. We haven't launched that to the group of employees yet. We are just doing the configuration motion.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, let me repeat that, guys. 1 second. If you go to your performance management module under your admin tools, go to the manage templates. Click on the manage templates and go to the corresponding module that whatever you are interested, go to the template that you are interested or configuring, and under that particular template, go to the general settings, guys. Go to the general settings. Here you can see here, and this is the place where you are going to assign the required rating scale to your plan template. And in this case, that plan template is nothing but the performance plan template with the name 2014 CSV performance management template. So whatever the ratings that you kept in this rating scale, right, they are the ones that the end users will see whenever this template has been launched as a form to their user accounts, guys. Is that clear, Shiva? Okay. So coming back to the other topic that we were discussing. So the other thing that we are going to discuss is the route maps, guys. So what are your route maps and how they are going to help us is nothing but route maps are going to provide similar kind of functionality of your workflows, guys. Say if you talk about SAP, right? So we know like how workflows work, how workflows function, right? So even the route maps are going to provide similar kind of functionality, but the way we are going to configure your route maps in your SuccessFactors system is far simple than how you configure the workflow in SAP R3, guys. And it's pretty simple, guys. And let me show you an existing route maps and I'll show you how they are going to be useful. And let me, so in order to access or start configuring your route maps, you have to go to your administration tools and go to your company settings. Here you can see modify, not this one, guys, 1 second, manage route maps. You can see there is an option called as manage route maps. Click on this or select this manage route maps. And if you go to view your route map list, guys, and here you can see these are the existing route maps in our organization, or at least these are the things that has been currently available in our organization. You can just see here there are a lot many route maps created in our system. I don't know, like people started just creating it and they didn't even provide the name, proper names also. Yeah, that's fine. So, and you can see there is an option to create a new route map, or you can just go ahead and edit an existing route map as well, guys. Let me show you how the existing route map looks like. Then I'll create a new route map, guys. I just selected one route map with the name comp, and this is how your route map is going to look like. It's pretty simple, guys. Understand this. So what your route map is going to have is like, it is going to have only 3 stages. You can see here there is a modify stage, and there is a signature stage, and there is a completed stage. And what you are going to configure in these stages is nothing but you are going to define the steps, guys. And how these steps are going to be useful to you is, the steps will tell you how a form should move from one user to another user, after that where it should move, after that where it should move, like that. It will define the sequence of steps how your form is supposed to move in your organization. Say if we have a, let me take an example, guys. Say you have a performance management form. Say there is an employee 1 and there is a, his manager is employee 2, and say there is a HR manager and say she or his name is like EMP3. And usually like in your performance review, what happens is like, say your performance form is going to be launched to the employee, right? So this is where you are going to do the self-review or self-evaluation. So after that, once you are done with your self-evaluation, you will be sending the form with the updated comments and with your own rating to the next step. And the moment you send this form to the next step, right, it is nothing but, say usually it happens to go to your manager, right? So it will be available in the manager inbox for the manager evaluation. And this is where manager will complete his manager evaluation and provide his comments, provide his comments and ratings, etc., whatever it may be. And once the manager done with the manager evaluation, say if the form is supposed to go to the HR manager to further review, say here you can see HR manager review, where HR will review and approve the ratings or the comments or whatever it may be. See, so you are interested in moving your form according to these 3 steps. Say if it is this is your case. So how you are going to configure this in your, so in order to move this form in these steps, right, you have to configure a route map, guys. And in the route maps, you have to define 3 steps. One step is your self-evaluation, the second step is manager evaluation, and the third step is HR review, guys. Like that, based on your requirement or necessity, you can go ahead and create n number of steps, guys. And let me show you here in the system. You can see usually like all these steps, wherever the people you need people attention or you need people to work on that particular form actively, you are going to keep those steps in the under the modify stage. Here you can see employee review, and here you can see review salary plan. Something is there, but here usually to be like.
Can we have dynamic steps here?
Pardon, what it is, Srini?
Dynamic steps.
Dynamic struts?
Dynamic steps. Like under modify stage, if I want to have dynamic steps, can I have that, or it is fixed?
No. It is not dynamic. It is going to be static things, Srini. Always your roadmap is static, guys. But you are going to assign it to a role. So wherever the people says, people might be moving from one role to other role, then your roadmap will automatically send the form to the next step, whoever is there in that role. Instead of sending it to the static username, right, it will send to the role. But these steps, whatever you are seeing here, right, they are pretty much static, guys. Whatever the things that you are going to configure, yes, those things only will be, the form will move according to those steps only. Srini, does it answer your question?
Sri.
Yep, Srini.
Yeah, so one level manager is good because I think it will directly pull out from your employee profile who is your next level manager. What if it's like a first level manager and a third level manager or second level manager?
Yeah, you will be able to do that. Yes.
So how does system knows that who's my second and third level manager?
Yeah. I'll show you where it does. If you just look at it here, you can see here, based on the configuration that you have, let's say manager, second level manager, if there are matrix manager, HR reps manager, or otherwise you are not interested in following these roles, you can just go ahead and keep on the user also.
Yeah, but the second level manager, I don't think maybe in your profile, in employee profile, does it have a column called second level manager, or internally it knows based upon first manager?
No. Yeah. System knows based on your manager, right? To whomever your manager is reporting, right? System calculates in that fashion, Srini.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see here I'm talking about the steps, right? Usually like the things that where you need attention of the people or where people are supposed to go ahead and work on that particular form, right? You will keep all of them in the modify stage, guys. And the things where you just need their sign off, you are going to keep such kind of steps under the signature stage, guys. So your active things or the intelligent things will go into the modify stage, and the things that you just need sign off from them goes into the signature stage. And here you can see there is a completed stage as well. The completed is nothing but all the forms. Whenever a form is going to be moved from all the steps to the signature steps, again it is going to sit in the completed stage, guys, which means that all the steps has been completed successfully and it is completed in your organization. No one is supposed to take any action, and it is finally completed, and it, as though it is closed in your system, right? It just exists as a document, guys. So what you are going to configure in your steps, I'm talking about your modify stage or the signature stage and completion stage. So what you are going to keep in your steps? So basically you are going to just define the frame here, guys, how your form should move, right? You didn't assign any form here. You are just defining a step, and these steps should be assigned to your, again, to one of your templates that you are interested, guys. So but what each step is going to have, say usually when you are doing your employee review, right, it should be like, say, 1 second, guys, it is manager review.
Raghu, is this modify stage, signature stage and completion stage, are these the only 3 standard stages that is available, or we can also add stage text?
No, stage we will not be able to add, Smita. And in fact, this stage doesn't carry any importance. Your things that what are the steps that you are going to create, right? That is what is the intelligence things, or that is what you are interested. Or in fact, if any requirement comes, right, you have to see that which step you have to add.
Fit in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you can see here,
Raghu, are the roles pre-populated in here, or do they?
What are the roles that we configure in our system, right? They are going to be the ones that you see in this drop-down list. I'll show you whenever the pick list management comes, right? I'll talk about how to build your pick list and where and all they are going to reflect, right? I'll show you motion.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what each step is going to have? Each step is going. It's nothing. Guys, it's very simple. If you see here, what each step is going to have, like the step name here, employee. So you can see I'm talking about the step 1 here, guys. So what it is going to be, the step is nothing but employee is going to do the self-evaluation. Say it is going to be like employee self-evaluation, self-review. And description, if you are interested in keeping some description, yes, go ahead and keep some description. And the other thing is step type. This is little bit important. And you can see here whether in this step, say when you launch the performance form to the employee, whether only the employee is going to work on that particular form, or a group of people are going to work on that particular form. Usually if it is a performance plan template which is having the individual goals, then only a single user is going to work on that particular form, right? So you have to select the single role here. Select the step type as single role. Say if you are assigning a form with group goals, say there is a team and the team is going to work on all those goals. In that case, you can select either the iterative option or the collaboration option. And the difference between these two things means that at a high level, either iterative or collaboration helps a group of people to work on a single form, guys. Let me repeat that. Your iterative and collaboration are the kind of steps or step types which will help a group of people work on the single form. Whether they are working simultaneously or working one after the other, that's a secondary, but it will allow a group of people to work on the form. And especially when you talk about iterative, right, you can see here iterative is nothing but at a given point of time. Only the form is going to be pending with one employee